Hello, hello, world. Welcome to the first episode of Fit and Sanity. So, this is a podcast, the show where we talk about building muscle, losing fat, and keeping your mental health in check, all while juggling jobs, schools, deadlines, and kids who thinks dinner is optional. So, I'm your host, Tay the Great. I'm also I'll let my co-host introduce herself. Go ahead.
My name is Jordan. You pretty much call me anything you want to. J Swole, a.k.a. Alpha Wolf Bodybuilding, which is also my Instagram handle. Like I said, I'm very pleased to be here just to help my boy here. We talk about, again, with fitness, and it's bigger. It's big impact on us as adults and teenagers as we go through life. So, yeah, most definitely.
Great. Also, on Instagram, find me at Tay_the letter D, great one, on Instagram and TikTok. Daily motivation. All right, so for today's episode, it's going to be about, can you really transform your body in 6 months while still living a crazy real life schedule? What do you think?
I mean, honestly, it's 24 hours in a day.
Right.
Our jobs are 8.5 hours, depending on what you do. But in that time frame, you can actually have time for fitness itself.
Right.
30 minutes, even 20 minutes, even 10 minutes. You can definitely do some type of fitness in those minutes and in that hour you set by. It all depends on you.
Right. I agree. So, spoiler alert, the answer is yes. You just have to have the right plan, right? So I always say a lot of times it's not about what you're doing. It's about your strategy. Maybe you're just not working hard enough. Maybe you're just not putting your workout together enough. That's why we're here.
Yeah, most definitely. That's why we're here. It's like I said, fitness is what you make out of it. And I think the most thing people think, well, I can't do it. No, you gotta look at it. The human body is literally made up of muscle, so why not build it? You know what I mean?
Exactly. I love that. That was good.
Seriously, why not?
That was perfect. All right, so why 6 months? All right, so for me, 6 months, and I think anyone else who's talking fitness industry would probably agree, 6 months is realistic. It's not gimmicky. I think usually I'll tell a client at 6 weeks, you're going to start seeing results. But when I say results, you might be able to see it in your pants or your shirt, how your clothes are fitting. You're going to lose those inches. You may lose some pounds too, depending on how hard you work. What do you think about that?
Honestly, it's going to be that hard work you put in. Like I said, when I first started out with bodybuilding, period, I didn't see any, I thought this was the most absurd thing to do is lift up weights. I'm like, dude, I want to go home and play video games. You know what I mean? Like, what's the point of this? But when I first got my first personal trainer, and he said, look, man, it's not going to be easy.
Right.
You got to put in some work. And, after the 2.5 weeks working with him, man, again, we're dudes. Shower and like, man, I see a little 6-pack abs coming in. I'm like, wait a minute.
Yeah.
But then the results just start coming in. So
I love that.
Yeah, man. It's just gonna. You realistically, if you really work hard enough to put in that work, man, you're gonna see the results. Like I said, for me as a personal trainer, I tell my clients, you give me 20%, I give you 20%.
Right.
We got to go back and forth. It's a personal deal. You give me 100%, I give you 100%.
I love that.
That's how we're supposed to work. So,
that's fair.
Definitely.
Yep. So I always tell people this is like I wish we could get abs in 6 days or get fit. I wish you could just push a button. I'm telling you, everybody would be walking around shirtless PTA meetings.
Man, bro, I'm telling you. You get to pick, like, you hear like those little, you play video games, you get like that customized menu, and you can just pick.
Oh my God.
The chest size,
if it was that easy, God, we didn't have to deal with the soreness.
Get that Johnny Bravo, man.
Oh, yeah. That's it right there. I love that.
Oh, yeah.
So, and a lot of times, one thing is use motivation. Use your maybe your vacation, your wedding, or don't let it get to a health scare. So what I run into a lot with clients is, oh, my doctor said if I don't lose weight, something bad's going to happen. I'm going to get sick or condition's going to get worse. Why wait till you get there? If you're in your 20s and you're overweight, start now. Even if you're in your 30s, start now. But if you're in your 20s, I'm telling you, ladies, gentlemen, it's going to be harder when you get to your 30s. If you wait until you're in your 40s, it's going to be even harder. Start now. And then one step at a time. What we say, 3-4 days a week, at most 45 minutes.
Yeah, man. Again, you make that time. I said 45 minutes. If it's no more than you just doing a bit of some cardio, a little bit of weightlifting, go home, eat. Hey, it does make it worth it. Those 45 minutes that you're in there. Just don't lollygag and take pictures. I'm in the gym.
Them fingers are strong, boy. Them fingers are strong. All right, so let's even go. Let's take it a step further. And I think this is what most of us struggle with, right? Even us that are fit and you're bodybuilding, nutrition.
Dude, food. Let me tell you something. If someone right now was to bring me a box of pizza right now in this room where we are right now at this instant second, I'm gonna eat that box of pizza. I'm not gonna lie with you. Food is.
I'll take that,
bro. Food is like life for me. You know what I mean?
Right.
But here's the deal: when you're eating the food, you have to realize you know what's bad for you and what's good for you.
We all do.
And it's crazy, And I look at it like this: if you ever go, like say, like the Titanic,
right.
you see the iceberg. You do realize, okay, that's a tiny iceberg, but if you actually look at the bottom of that iceberg, it's a whole lot bigger. So
that's true.
When you put that into perspective for nutrition and your actual training / workout,
mm-hmm.
you got to look at that little iceberg is going to be that workout, while that nutrition is going to be at that bigger bottom portion.
Yeah.
So you got to look at that 70-30 or 30-70. So again, workout is essential, but that nutrition is going to set you apart.
I agree.
Like I said, but for me, what they call them nowadays, big bags, table backs.
Big bag.
Hey, I'm a big bag.
Big bag. I call myself a self-proclaimed big bag. You know what I mean? I'm a big bag, but I mean my back is big. I work out a lot, but technically it's not a lot. But I like to eat too.
I mean,
I just have to. You have to balance it.
Yeah, you really do have to balance it, man. And sometimes it's a struggle. Sometimes you go out and you see your friends eating all this food, and you're thinking to yourself, if I eat this, it's going to totally mess up my workouts. But then again, you have to look at it like this. And you would tell your clients, or I would tell my clients, hey, look, if you're going to eat something bad, do it in moderation.
Yes, please. Like, moderation don't mean 3 or 4 cookies a night. That means, like, maybe eat that cookie on a Friday after you done went your whole week without.
Why don't you piece up the cookie? Like, you can pass the cookie now and then save the other half for later.
Yeah, do something. Do something. Just know what moderation means also.
Yeah, exactly.
I think that's what we need to get to the definition. What would be your definition of moderation? And because what I usually tell my clients is like, okay, let's stay away from the refined sugars,
mm-hmm.
right? Because that's what's hurting most of the time. So what would be your idea of moderation?
I would say... man, it's so many things I can say with that. I would say make it a goal.
Right.
I would say let's say you work out those 2 weeks,
mm-hmm.
and then you have that cheat meal,
mm-hmm.
not a cheat day. I would say have that one cheat meal, and then
right.
sometimes in that full maybe hours later, go back to doing what you're normally eating. Because I guarantee you, at some point in time, you're going to realize, okay, I really don't want that cheat meal.
Yeah.
You're thinking to yourself, like, if I'm going to continue on this path, you're going to continually put that off for a while. And then when that time finally comes, then you can be like, okay, yeah, cool. Then I'll actually have it. You know what I mean? That's kind of how I look at it for as far as moderation.
Right.
You will, what's the word I'm looking for? You would, I'm trying to think of the word to use, man. Appreciate it more.
Yeah. That makes sense. Hey, and look, I'm telling you, once you start seeing those results, I feel like you're gonna stay away from the bad foods, just intentionally. Like, you see an ad pop up, you trust me, you're not gonna want it as much. So it's just about staying consistent. We'll do a couple of hacks that I think will help out. So as far as meals, if you need to know how to eat, we go simple, right? Protein at every meal. protein of your choice. I think that's important because you could be a vegan, vegetarian. You don't have to eat meat. There's protein in a lot of different things. What we got, beans, complete proteins, right?
Man, the biggest thing is a superfood, man. What is it? Sweet potatoes.
Oh, love sweet potatoes.
Sweet yams, or I think they want to say it's sweet potatoes. I mean, they're
it is sweet potatoes.
I can literally eat that all day. If you put that in front of me, I'm gonna eat it all day. You know what I mean? It's a superfood. So
right.
There are different ways, like you said, man, to gain your protein. Like I said, they have them in shakes, but then again, you have to look at, is that shake really gonna be good for you? Again, I'm not trying to say don't drink it. Again, I got away from Smoothie King a long time ago, and It's like, I'm sorry, if you like Starbucks, you realize Smoothie King is the exact same way. That's sugar. It ain't protein.
It's the sugar.
It's the sugar.
It's the sugar.
It's the taste. You're like, oh, this tastes really good. But then when you're not realizing the taste that you have, it's just sugar.
Yeah.
But yeah, most definitely, man, you can definitely get your proteins from different sources. One of the good hacks that you can do, know your blood type. Know what's good for you and know what's bad for you. That's also
that's a good one
as well.
That's a good one.
For us negative B blood types now, for the life of me, I love chicken, but I cannot have chicken because of the lectin that's inside, which attaches to my fatty cells, which also makes me feel the bloating feeling. So if you are a negative B blood type, I'm sorry.
No chicken.
I'm the first to tell you chicken is not good for you.
Right.
I don't know what mutton is, but I don't know if it's sounding like how it even sounds.
I think we both about to learn what mutton is. Do we need to look that up right now?
If you have a good, let's say for our proteins, it'll be steak, mutton, rabbit. Now,
Jesus, that looks gross. What, do you eat this?
Dude, I don't even know what it looks like.
No, it's not even bad. It's actually mutton is the meat of a sheep.
Okay.
So I mean, it just looks.
They could have just said a different way today.
If you look at the what I saw when I pulled it up, it's like,
Can I dip it in orange chicken sauce? I mean, because I'm going to be honest with you. Food can look nasty, but if you put a little hot sauce to it, or a little ketchup or barbecue sauce to it, it's gonna be good.
It'd be fine, right? Well, I guess it don't look so bad when you really look at the pictures. But is that your protein of choice?
I'd rather just do the steak.
Steak.
Yeah.
Fish.
Yeah, fish. I love fish, man. Salmon.
Mm-hmm.
I know people say that shrimp are like the roaches of the sea, but hey, man, shrimp is good, dog.
It is. Wait, is it salmon or salmon?
You know what? Hey, man.
I've been corrected to say salmon. Salmon or salmon?
Salmon. I'm gonna go with salmon.
Yeah, I've been corrected a bunch of times.
There's too many things out here, bro. Vehicle.
Yeah, tomato.
Car. Truck. Let's just be real. Just call it what it looks like, bro.
It's fish. It's fish. You're gonna eat fish. Hey, it's protein, y'all. That's the whole point. Get your protein of your choice. Also, like I said, veggies have protein. You got to pick the right one, right? A little research go a long way. Like Jordan said, know your blood type, right? That helps. And if it's that simple, just knowing your blood type for you to lose a couple of pounds, know your blood type, right?
Right.
Go to your doctor. There's other things that could be wrong. Go to your doctor. Go talk to your doctor. We can't be afraid to go talk to the doctor. That's a lot of the times it could be hormones, anything like that. We'll talk about that in a later episode because there's really hormonal imbalances that can really prevent you from losing weight. And that's in men and women. So we will definitely get into that on a different episode. Not this one. We're going to kind of stick to what we got going on. So another thing that can help you, and this is we're all busy. More than likely, if you're listening to this, you're at work or you're in your car or you're doing something. But more than likely, we're in your ears right now. So we're busy. So we're going to go with some meal prep hacks for busy people. So for me, what works for me personally, if I cook on a Sunday, and even if I'm going to pick several meals, so I might cook on Sunday for Monday and Tuesday. And then if I have time for Wednesday, Thursday, and maybe Friday, then I might prep something else. It depends on how you like. Like some people can cook on Sunday and they can cook enough for the entire week and just separate it. And then I've talked to people who thinks that's very germy and they can only cook for 2 days at a time. So it really depends on what you like. And then, but if you can cook for the whole week, I honestly suggest get you those little black and clear Tupperware containers. Mm-hmm. They're dirt cheap at this point. They're very cheap. Dollar. Yeah, they're so cheap.
I think for me, and it's if it's cost effective. Now again, like I said, if you see your favorite bodybuilders do it, mm-hmm. I kind of do it the expensive way to a certain degree. I know that it is cost effective because, like I said, it's money spent that you can also make it cheaper on yourself to go and cook your foods.
Right.
I do my foods mainly from Fit Factory. Mm-hmm. They pretty much, like you said, it's pretty much like a delivery deal. So you pick your favorite foods and you get them delivered every other week. And more than likely, it can be 8 meals, 16 meals, and they also have it designed to fit to your type of training goals or your fitness goals that you're trying to achieve, whether it's weight loss, lean muscle, building muscle, or just staying fit. Like I said, it is very cost effective, but who wouldn't want their meals being delivered every other week? People think, what is this thing? This dude's always getting these big boxes, and the food stays fairly cold when you get them, and all you got to do is just cook up in the microwave and take them with you. Again, it is cost effective.
How cost effective are we talking?
Yeah, it depends on,
because that's where it's really gonna go. Yeah, you know what I mean? They're gonna look it up.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, if you're looking at 8 meals delivered to you, just off the top of my head, you're gonna at least spend about $115, and that's almost on a bi-weekly basis because they have a set delivery schedule. So if you order it on a Thursday, the next time on the next week of that Thursday, you get another delivery. But then guess what? That $115 is also going to be taken out of your account.
$115 every other week?
Yeah.
So it's $230, right?
Yeah,
like every other week. But I mean, you think about how much last time I went to the grocery store, I could spend $100 and walk out with a meal for the week. You know what I mean?
If you're just like me, bro, you're just like, okay, so for me, when I go out shopping for my food, if I see something that's not even part of my diet,
you're grabbing it.
I'm grabbing it. And I'm like, you know what? Do I really need it?
Nope, you don't. But you're gonna get it anyway.
That's the first thing I eat when I get home, so I know. Right. Hey, you know what I mean? So
you're gonna get it anyway. I mean, we're not perfect. That's the whole point of this. Like, you might see a guy like me or Jordan and be like, okay, those guys are fit. They must be perfect. They must eat perfect. Nope. Not by a long shot. No. But what it is, this is a difference. And every other fit person you see, more than likely they do more good eating than bad eating. So anything you do, you're going to make a habit out of, right? Mm-hmm. So if you keep taking the cheat meals, like you said, you probably don't take a cheat week. You know what I mean? Week, like, even if it's a day, reasonably, you know what I mean? Like, okay, if you eat a pizza for dinner, if it's a whole day, shit, eat the pizza, eat the ice cream. Do you, right? Have fun, enjoy it, dirty it up a little bit. But, like, you gotta cut it off at some point. We gotta clean it up.
Yeah, we do fall into that habit of us trying to mitigate certain aspects of our diet, and again, like I said, it's what you make out of it. You know what I mean? Like I said, not a cheap week. You know what I mean? Like I said, hey, ladies, I understand you go out, you want to party. Fellas, I know you want to do the exact same thing. You out here, you got a little bit of the liquor, you got a bit of the beer. Understand, if you are a bodybuilder, understand that those beers does add fat, and they will dehydrate you. But what is the cost of it behind it? You know what I mean? Is it you're thinking to yourself, I'm having a good time, but if you're really serious about your fitness goals, you want to kind of be like, you know what? I'll have a sparkling water. If your boys hate on you, hey man, look, bro, I hear you. I'm just trying to get to a fitness goal. It is what it is, man. I mean,
and if you drink it straight, right? What is it, like vodka or whiskey? You can drink some stuff straight and it's okay. And so it's like all the extra sugar. If you must have a good time, right? We're all human. But don't like.
Hey, I tell you the end of
You
the
know
day,
what I mean?
Man, if me and you were to go out right now, bro, and we have a few drinks, some people would be like, well, I'm having a few beers. Nah, I'm gonna have me a few margaritas. I'm not really a beer person.
Right.
I'd be the first to tell you.
That's fair.
Bahama
That's
Mama,
fair.
Sex on the Beach. What do you call it? What's the sour amaretto or amaretto, whatever you want to call it? Those are my types of drinks because I don't want to get messed up and I'd have a good time. You know what I mean? You can make fun of me all you want to, but hey,
it sounds like you might get messed up off that by
you
itself.
probably will, but you know what? You be grooving and chilling before that actually happens.
No, that's fair though. That's fair. And like I said, long as okay, so you're doing that, and we're talking about like, okay, if we go out, we have drinks, everything like that. We already know how we operate, but how often is too often? You see what I'm saying? Because you get like our working people. You might go to lunch and have a drink at lunch, and then you might go home, have a couple drinks, and it's like, dang, I went to the gym today.
Must be a hard day
But-
after you get home. You gonna have a drink after work,
Hey
bro.
man, I see it,
Yeah,
right? And
it's
it's if you really look out there, it's normal. I've spoken to people. We've been in the workforce, you know what I mean? I've worked in warehouses, everything. So there's guys that will have a whole 12-pack every single day, and it's just habit, right? Right. Those are the kind of things we try to avoid, right?
I'm not gonna lie to you.
We don't want to go crazy.
Yeah.
Just moderation, y'all. That's it. That's all we're saying.
That's
so
the key word,
moderation. So we're looking at sanity, right? Fit and sanity. So sanity foods. So that's pizza. That's tacos. That's your margaritas. That's your pina colada. So you got 100% in your diet. Allow yourself 20% of fun food. It's fair, right? Allow yourself to have some fun. We're not saying you do not have to be super stern. That's not what this is about. I get it, right? If you are preparing for a show or anything like that, I mean, that's different, right?
Right.
But if we're talking about regular, everyday, working mom, working dad, just the regular average person, and even if you don't have kids, we're not excluding that. Just you got school students, college students that are trying to get it together, but they're busy. They're on a budget. They can't. You know what I mean? Sometimes, like when I went to college, man, we were at McDonald's on the dollar menu like once a week. But luckily, our metabolism was fast enough to hold it at that time. But everybody's not the same.
Right.
Everybody's not built the same. So our hacks that we're trying to show right now is basically ways that you can get around those little things to still stay fit, if that makes sense. And can you explain a little bit more on that?
I mean, like I said, if let's just say you can't make it to the gym. Let's say you are at work, and most times nowadays at work, you're literally behind a desk of a computer, or you're some type of person that's sedentary, so you're just sitting there all day. But what happens if while you're sitting there, again, I know for myself I'm very computer illiterate, because if you tell me to click on something, I'm gonna click on it. I know how to Central Alt Delete and all this other
Did you say
stuff.
Central Alt Delete?
I did say Central Alt. Hey,
all right, we just gonna keep
backspace,
we're gonna keep moving past that.
I'm showing my age.
Yeah, no, it's just cool. We're gonna move past it.
But let's just say you're sitting at that desk. What if you decided to, hey, what if I get up out of my chair, do a couple of squats,
Ooh,
maybe 10.
ooh, I like that.
And then every second every little bit you get, let's say if you're moving those boxes, say you work at Amazon or somewhere that requires you to be more mobile. Okay, let's say if I pick up this box, I'm gonna squat this box, or I'm gonna curl, something, or do a little bit of push-ups. You don't necessarily
Not at work though. Don't do push-ups at work. People be getting fired for that. I've seen it.
Really?
Yeah, no, don't do that at work.
It could be. I'm trying to get fit. I'm trying to get healthy.
Hey, it could be dangerous. Like, you got to think about it. A lot of everybody, if you're at Amazon, there's machines going.
Well, I'm not saying do it at Amazon, but I'm just
not at work, y'all. Not at work, y'all. Like, be careful. Keep your job, right? Keep your job.
What's it gonna be when you get to your other job and they're like, so why'd you get fired? Oh, I was doing push-ups.
That sounds. Or imagine going and explain that to your wife, bro. You couldn't do the push-ups when you got home.
Right? Oh man, that's gonna be a horrible conversation to have.
You couldn't do the push-ups, bro. Now the rent can't get paid.
Dog. I will feel so bad knowing that every morning I wake up, I have to see my wife looking at me, being so upset with me because I lost my job. Well, she gonna have when she go out for her drinks.
She will need that.
She will need it, and she gonna talk to her girlfriends. He's like,
guess what? This motherfucker.
Right. My husband, he out here making his money. And my husband got fired for doing push-ups, bro.
Terrible idea.
Very okay. So
scratch that.
Scratch the last part. What I said.
We go back.
But let's just say you decide, at your job, if you decided to, do a couple of squats.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
Let's say if you work at an office type, and there is a way to go back to, let's say, down the hallway. Do a little bit of cardio. Walk to the end, walk back. Especially if you're on your breaks. You know what I mean? Why not go for a little bit of a walk, depending on how long your break is. Something that's going to be able to infuse your body to continue to reciprocate itself. If that's the way I'm looking at it, we all can do something throughout our day that's going to keep us mobile. You know what I mean? Like I said, the best way, first in the desk, sit-ups. You're sitting down, might as well just get up and sit up and do it again. You know what I mean? Like, hey, it is what it is.
And also, I've seen this. This is what I have seen. And a lot of companies are willing to do it. So if you are a person with a desk job, maybe ask your company there's desks that actually go up and down. And there's a lot of people that actually have had health issues that will stand at work. So imagine standing, I wouldn't say 8 hours, maybe 7 hours, or at least 4 of those hours on your shift. And maybe here and there you walk in place. That's going to help you a lot more than just sitting there all day, right?
Yeah,
because that's what's going to, that sedentary lifestyle is what kind of kills it,
Don't mind me, bro. I'm just sitting here.
I see. You vibing with the microphone, bro.
This is our first time. This is our first time doing this type of deal, and it's an experience. You know what I mean? If you're looking at where I'm looking at right now, it's almost like I feel like we are in an actual studio because we are.
We are in the studio.
It's our first time. I'm just here messing with the mic, and I'm thinking for me and for the situations that I've been through in life, meeting new people. And actually doing something like this is definitely an eye opener because hey, if my boy Harold wouldn't have come to me like, hey man, I got some deals, that's the type of person you want to be able to be with because iron sharpens iron.
Right.
Me doing something like this is my first time and it's also his first time as well. But you actually can collab like that with somebody and they're really about that life.
Yeah,
that's the person or people that you want to stay around because they're gonna keep you in check. Like, hey man, I had some pizza last night, bro. Hey, you need to stop that, right? It helps, you know what I mean? So, again, I'm just in here messing with the mic, and again, I really feel like, like Drake, you know what I mean?
Here we go with the light skin. I knew it was going to start at some point. I knew it was coming. I knew it's going to get real light skin after this, y'all. It's going to be corny jokes.
I'm telling you.
There's going to be some deep sighs. Like.
But again, it's an experience.
Can ask to.
Don't mind me. Like I said, I'm goofy to a certain degree. I'm not a funny person, but to me, I just feel like I'm just goofy in my own way.
Right.
And like I said again, don't mind me if I come off corny. Hey, that's just me at the end of the day. You meet me in person, you be like, you're the exact same. You're the exact same person. So again.
What I hear yesterday, somebody came and said they wanted red light therapy. They said red light. What you say?
Oh yeah, they came in and they said, I wanted red light therapy.
What you say?
I said green light. Corny. I mean, but hey, I did make
it was
laugh.
Great. It was funny.
Yeah,
it was funny. That's the kind of corny we're talking. That's funny.
Exactly.
All right. So speaking of corny.
Okay.
You have a toddler. You got a plate full of chicken nuggets. Your toddler's still it. Is that called stealing? What would you call that?
If you take your toddler.
Yeah, if your toddler's taking your food, is that stealing, or would we call that family style protein sharing?
I mean,
speaking of corny jokes,
I'm gonna tell you right now, it depends on the brand of the chicken nuggets, dog. Because if it's some chicken nuggets,
that's stealing.
That's stealing, bro. I know. Okay, for the life, I'm about to show my age, or I ain't gonna say show my age. I'm about to show how much of a big back that I am.
Go for it.
Banquet, which is a brand of chicken nuggets. Tyson chicken nuggets. I think they're what's the little old captain's name? Like Captain something.
Captain. Only Captain I know is Crunch, bro.
Which is the best cereal in the world Fight me on
It
it if
is.
you don't believe
Them
me.
oops all berries and that peanut butter crunch, bro. That
No,
peanut
no.
butter crunch.
I will tell you the upside. I will tell you the downside of Captain Crunch. The top of your roof of your mouth is going
Oh
to be
my
dried up and cut up.
god. Yeah.
But Captain Crunch is the best. Now the second to that is Fruity Pebbles. But back to what we were saying. Okay, I lied. I didn't say as all many food brands that I know. But if a toddler, if my son was here and he was taking my food, yes, it is protein sharing. But again, it depends on the type of chicken nuggets that they are.
Right.
But I mean, hey, I don't know. You might be helping me out because maybe I don't even need all those chicken nuggets.
You probably don't.
Probably don't.
The kid needed to grow.
He
Got to grow, bro. He got to get bigger. you know,
he's gaining the XP, bro. You know what I mean? Like,
you're not even supposed to be eating chicken. I don't even know why I use that as an example. All right. So, all right, for you, and I want the guests that's listening to think about this too. As Jordan answers this question, think about it, and I'll probably say what's mine too. What is your biggest food struggle? Is it late night snacks, drive-through addiction? What is it? For me, I'm gonna say a late night snack. For some reason, I'll go through my whole day, and then it's like right before I go to bed, I start starving. I want to eat everything in sight, but it takes me a while, like after I get off work, to get a appetite and everything like that. So, what about you? What do you feel like?
Well, answer your question with the question. So, what would be your actual late night snack?
Whatever I find.
Whatever you find.
No, but I'm hoping at that time I have actual food on hand.
Okay.
So if I have food on hand, then like maybe if I have chili, like right now I got a bowl of chili in the refrigerator, like I'm thinking chili. Maybe it's chili, maybe a sandwich. Maybe it depends. If I have food prepared, I'm going for that first. But if it's something bad, I'm not gonna lie. So there's this thing. This is gonna be goofy. These chips called cheese doodles, and you get them from like Family Dollar, bro. When I tell you they're the best thing, they're like hot honey flavored. They are the best. Like chips and ice cream. My two weaknesses. If there's anything that could get me fat, chips and ice cream. Nothing else can faze me. I won't eat cake on my birthday. I don't even like cake. You know what I mean?
You don't like cake?
I hate it. No, it's just too sweet.
Not to bring you.
Yeah, please don't ever bring me cake. It won't get touched.
Got you. Well,
maybe cookies here and there. But yeah, ice cream.
So confession. So last night I had a late night snack. I had. Oh God, I'm about to expose myself.
Go for it.
Okay, so for my late night snack, I'm just gonna put it out there. I like ice cream for my late night snack.
Yeah.
Now, when it comes to ice cream, it depends on the ice cream. Now, I'm a big fan of sherbet.
Oh yeah. Okay, that's good.
So again, I'm about to confess what I ate last night.
Go for it.
To bed. So I had. Please don't judge me, guys. I had 2 ice cream sandwiches.
Gee.
I had 2 popsicles.
Okay.
And I had a small carton of cookies and cream Oreo.
Like the paint or the cart? The
little pint.
You ate the whole thing? Yeah.
I did eat the whole thing.
Yeah.
Plus, I was watching one of my favorite movies, so that
oh yeah, you were just enjoying yourself, man.
I was gonna play games, but that didn't happen, and so I still feel bad because even in today at work, you would think they wouldn't feed us pizza, but they did.
Oh, I did. I saw that.
But other than that, that's pretty much what I would call my late night snack.
Okay, that's fair.
Yeah. Still got protein in it though.
But you worked out. You're gonna work it off. Work it off.
That is true.
All right. So let's move on to the next thing. Okay. Mm-hmm. Let's go to the workouts. Now we done talked about food. Let's get people right. Okay. Let's help. Right. That's what we're here for. So I personally go with, and I do this myself, y'all. What's your body fat percentage?
The last time I checked, it was at 7.1. 7,
right? I haven't checked. I want to say I'm around 12 to 10. I'm gonna check that next episode. I'll know that 100%. I know it's below 15.
Okay,
right?
Yeah.
It's definitely around 10. It has to be. Like I'm not, I'm too ripped. No, I know what this looks like, bro.
I get you on that.
Nah, but you know how it looks when your body's got low body fat. So I know I can't say I don't know if I'm 7. I don't know if I'm that close yet, but we're gonna find out. Here's the thing. I say 3 to 4 workouts a week. That's it. And what I'm telling you, I guarantee you, I'm every bit of at least 12 to 10% body fat, and that's 3 to 4 workouts a week. Mind you, I have a regular day job, and I train in the evenings, and I'm doing my own business, all of these other things. So I'm a busy, and I'm a father, right? So we're all busy. You just have to find time for yourself. That's you. That's self-love. You working out is self-love. 3 to 4 times a week for 45 minutes a day will not disrupt your day that much. Maybe get up and do it in the morning before you go to work if you got a lot to do.
Well, actually, right? So for your job now again, folks, listen to what I'm about to say, because again, it depends on you. He just said it. It depends on you. But check this out. So you work a full-time job.
Yeah.
How many hours do you work normally on that job?
I mean, bare minimum, right? You're gonna go 40. I don't do overtime. Right?
Okay. So like what, 8 hours a day?
Yeah,
okay,
for the most part.
Then then you have a son.
Yeah,
you take
I got a son and a daughter. 2 kids.
So that's 2 kids. So mind you, that's 8 hours, plus even more of a 3 hours or 4 hours that he spends with his kids, even that, or depending on what they're doing that day, right? Then he's working out. Then he's a personal trainer at the end of the day. You got to look at it as, again, like I said before in the beginning, there's 24 hours in the day.
What you going to do with it?
What you going to do with those 24 hours? If death comes for you right now and said, hey, you got 24 hours, what are you going to do in that day?
I got to work out.
Bro, you're going to take me. Let me get a good pump. You know what I mean?
I can go to Jesus swole.
Exactly. You know what I mean?
You see what I did with this body, God? I used everything you gave me.
So yeah, you have to be consistent with it. You know what I'm saying? It's, again, 24 hours in a day. There at some point you can take that 10, 15 minutes and do a complete workout, and you can be proud of yourself, because then guess what that does?
Mm-hmm.
That next day you're gonna want to do it again.
Yep.
That next day you're gonna want to do it again. Before you know it, now you're gonna really be into that fitness. So let me go find me a gym so I can actually do this.
I love that. Yep. Just start. Just do something.
Exactly.
Right. Just do something. Yeah, I just had a thought that I lost, but I'm gonna go to the next one. What do you think if a person's trying to lose fat?
Mm-hmm.
Strength can, like we're going 3 to 4 days a week, right? 3 to 4 days a week, 45 minutes. What should they be more focused on, strength training or cardio? Or are we doing a mixture?
Do a mixture,
right?
Because the reason why you want to do a mixture is because that way it allows when you do a mixture like that, you're not only just going to lose weight, but you're also gaining that strength, which helps you in the long run.
Yeah.
There's no more way to put that. I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm not going to sit here and give you big words and tell you, oh, well, you know, your strength is going to be at a maximum strength when you do this, or you're going to be at a studious, cardio when you do this. When you're out here trying to lose weight, you got to realize that, okay, I'm losing the weight, but why not have a little bit of that strength to go along with it? I think too many people out here think that, and I know that we're probably going to say that for a next segment, but we're trying to figure out that some women think that, if I just do cardio all day long, I am just going to lose the weight. Okay, sweetie, I get it, but what about the strength that comes with it?
Right.
And again, we're getting at later, and then
we got a perfect person to explain.
Our next guest is going to be even more. Is going to explain that to you even more. But do a mixture. You know what I mean? Make that 45 minutes worth it.
Mm-hmm.
Anybody can. I mean, like I said, anybody can go in there and do cardio for 45 minutes. But did you really do anything else for yourself while you're there? Did you? Well, then you're gonna have that wishy-washy. I should have done biceps.
Mm-hmm.
I could have done chest. Good, but you wasted it. Sorry.
Yeah, that makes sense. So a mixture, y'all. So if we're thinking a mixture, I would go, if I'm doing 45 minutes max in the gym, right? If I do 45 minutes, you get your 5 minute either for warm up or cool down. And then it's really simple at that. Split it 20 minutes cardio, 20 minutes lifting. Now, if you're going to do lifting, maybe superset, take shorter rest in between. It's not that complicated, guys. Challenge your muscles, you lift, but you take shorter breaks in between. And also, you don't have to just dedicate a back day, a leg day, a chest day. You can do, so if you did 3 to 4 days a week, you could do legs all 4 days, back all 4 days, chest all 4 days, shoulders all 4 days. You could do the same exercises over and over and over and just increase the reps or variations, or you can switch it. Like what I'm saying is you just have to do something. Just start somewhere.
Right.
That's it.
And if you don't know where to start, we got personal trainers.
That's what we here for. Hey, give me your Insta again, bro.
Again, my IG is the same as my TikTok. _bodybuilding. Exact same thing for my TikTok. Again, that's for my IG. Like I said, I have literally 14 years of bodybuilding experience. Now, I do plan to compete. I'm at age 34. I've been kind of putting it off. I have certain people telling me just go for it. But anyway, again, I am dedicated here to say, hey, if you need a personal trainer, I got you covered. Now, again, come to Crunch.
Come to Crunch. Yeah, definitely.
I got you. Like I said, people, I think also too, and also again, another segment. Again, personal training, you got to look at it. It's not saying we don't know what we're talking about. Once you get that trainer to actually put you through a workout and you start seeing results, that's a personal trainer.
Yes,
and
yes.
And the time I do want to say this, if that's okay with you.
Go for it.
I do want to give a shout out, like I said, when I make sure that he gets this, to my boy Straight Flexing. That he can also find him on IG as well. Now, when you put Straight Flexing, make sure you put the actual 8, the number 8. For his IG handle. He's also a personal trainer who's got me started, and like I said, he's definitely good at what he does as well. So again, iron sharpens iron. If it wasn't for him, I wouldn't even know what fitness is.
That's amazing.
You know what I mean? So, yeah, man, it's just, hey, please, we are here to help you with.
We are here to help y'all
journey. You have, like my boy just said, gotta start somewhere.
Yep. All right, so I know you want to say, so this is one of those things where we're talking time and how do you squeeze your workouts into your schedule between work, school, kids. That's like that's an art. I will tell you this. There was at some point when I moved back to Texas, I worked 2 full-time jobs, went to school full-time on campus, and I still worked out. I'm talking about 40 hours at one job, 40 hours at the other job a week, and 4 classes. And I still find time. So if I wanted to make an excuse, you know what I mean? I wouldn't have found that time. I'm too tired. I survived it. I'm here. I'm still in shape. I know everybody's not built like that, but how bad do you want it? Are you tired of being out of shape? Are you tired of being broke? Are you tired? If you're tired, you go do something.
You just said something, and it didn't really just dawn on me. And watch this. I know you're about. If I know you, I know what you're about to say. Okay, guys. Okay, say like you work Monday through Friday. You got Saturday and Sunday off from work.
What you gonna do?
What are you gonna do? Now you tell me you can't make time, but then you do. I'm pretty sure your job does have you where you have off days. So what are you just gonna do? Be a couch potato like Homer Simpson, just stay at home all day?
Mm-hmm.
Again, it's what you do with your time. If you're working overtime, I get it. You're making that money, but every job has it where you have at least a day or 2 off from work. So really, to be honest, we as human beings don't really have an excuse. We don't have an excuse.
All right. So, and just to say, comment on what Jordan just said. Think about this. You have 2 days off already. We said 3 to 4 days a week. If you got 2 days off, that's 2 of the, and you're not doing, you got a whole 24 hours in those 2 days. That's 2 of your days. All you got to do. So I would say, so if we're looking at a strategy and you want to squeeze it in Friday, Saturday, Sunday, boom, your workout days. There you go. You know what I mean? That's at least 3. And if you can fit another one in, You know what I mean? Fit it in. And I know we're busy. We got work, we got school, we got kids, but we also got to live. You know, we want to live a longer life. So now we're going to go to some of the things that's going to help us out with this process, right? So we're going to talk about our mental health and balance now, because that's fit and sanity, right? We don't want to go crazy trying to do this, right? So some of the things that's really important, sleep. I think we sleep on that.
I'm a Taurus, so I know I sleep.
Yeah, but sleep, stress management, and you got to give yourself grace, right? So give yourself grace if you miss a workout. You're not a failure. You did not fail that day. You're not going to get fat that day. You're not going to. All right, just make up for it. Stress management. Go for walks. Do breathing technique. Scream if you need to. You know what I mean?
Just
Scream into
don't do it out in public.
Yeah. Or you could do it in public, but
yeah. You're gonna be on some type of social media. Look, this crazy person.
You could definitely do it in public. And again, like I said, sleep is probably the secret weapon. I think we take that for granted. Rest your body.
And that's the biggest thing. I would tell people, and I say this and make it real quick. You do understand when you get that pump in the gym, right? Let's say you get that nice bicep pump, which us guys always like to have. But understand this, that your body recovers while it's asleep and while it's at rest.
Right.
Please understand that. Get your sleep. Don't sit there and tell me, well, I didn't get any sleep last night. I understand. If it's no more than 2 or 3 hours, it's fine.
Get some sleep.
Get some sleep.
Yep.
Get some sleep.
All right. They should.
They should.
All right. So we're gonna wrap it up for y'all, but we're gonna go on some myth bustings. This part of the segment, we're gonna go myth busting. So the first myth, I'll ask you, Josh. Carbs equals fat. True or false?
False. You got your bad carbs, you got your good carbs. However, you do realize that we do need those carbs at the end of the day, and those are for our energy.
Yes, sir.
When you're doing those legs, you got to remember those legs are the pinnacle of bodybuilding. So again, when you're going heavy, you need those carbs. That way, it fills up for that energy.
Yeah, I always tell someone carb up before the workout. You need energy. Then when you move your finger, that's carbs. You get up, carbs. You walk, talk, all that, carbs. All right. Myth 2. You need 2 hours in the gym.
Who are you, Tom Platz? Okay.
Who has 2 hours for the gym?
You gotta look at it. Bodybuilders of back then trained like Arnold. They trained for hours on end, but you can see why they train for hours on end. For us, non-goddess that are in the gym, you can only need an hour and a half. For me, that's pretty much how long I take in the gym, an hour and a half. I get in and do my workouts. Some people go in and do workouts and they're in longer for what they're supposed to be, and then they wonder why that window, which is that 30-minute window that you're losing, you could be eating to replace what you've lost. Because when you're in the gym, you're building, but you also need that supplementation afterwards to rebuild that body that you're trying to create. Understand that that anabolic window. And you're wondering why, man, I'm looking flat now. Well, you kind of missed that meal that you're supposed to be eating right after the gym.
Right.
If you're not, again, Arnold and them, they did it in a crazy way. But I digress. 2 hours in the gym is too long.
That's a lot. It takes too much time. You're gonna burn out like that. All right. Last one. Eating after 8 p.m. equals fat storage.
I'm a big kid. I don't know. I mean, it's kind of iffy, and to me, I feel like it just depends. But I'm going to say false.
Perfect. Well, I will tell you, if eating after 8 p.m. Equals fat storage, I'd be obese. I only eat after, there's times when I used to eat one meal a day, and it was always after 8 p.m. And I was doing fasting. I got my body fat off, and I got my muscle up, but I'm telling you, that's definitely false.
Check this out. For like a late night snack, we'll go back to real quick touch on that. If you want a good late night snack, if you want a good late night snack, keep this in mind. A peanut butter and jelly sandwich will do you good.
That's perfect.
You know why? You still get your protein because it's peanut butter. Get jelly. It's a little bit of that fat, a little bit of that energy, and it sticks to your body for the rest of the night. You don't have to worry about anything else.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not saying eat 5 or 4. Just get
Uncrustables.
I didn't think about it.
I tear those up. Those are one of my. I keep those.
I'm going to Family Dollar after this.
All right, guys. So we're gonna wrap it up with this. All right. So here's the truth: 6 months is enough time to see a real transformation, not a TV ad transformation. This is real life, right? With kids, work, classes, progress, perfection, consistency, over gimmicks, right? So you want progress, and we're not really looking at perfection. We just want consistency. Let's go. What we need to be perfect is your form. Maybe work on that, and reach out. Like me, Jordan, what I say, Tay _ the letter D, great, #1, Instagram, TikTok. Ask us. I mean, you could send us a video. Hey, how's my form?
Right.
We'll be happy to critique. Happy. And that's pretty much it, right? We want to thank you, Josh, Jordan.
That's all good. Again, same. Again, Alpha Wolf _ bodybuilding.
Mm-hmm.
Again, that's my TikTok and it's with my actual Instagram. Please feel free to hit me up as well. DM me. Like I said, we're on the path to try to get us in a better, more fitness focus.
Mm-hmm.
If I can leave this with you, for me, and I'm pretty sure everyone has said this before. If they haven't, or I'm going to say it, remember, we are all chasing the perfect body. It's unrealistic, to be honest with you. It's unrealistic, but that's why we keep going back, because we're never satisfied. As a bodybuilder, you're never satisfied.
I agree.
We keep going back.
Yep. I don't think you ever get satisfied when you start lifting.
No, not at all.
But all right, so if you're ready to start, if you're listening to us right now and you hear our voice, you're ready to start your own journey, stick with us. We're coming back. We're going to make more episodes. We're going to bring you different guests. There's a lot of exciting things we're going to bring. We're going to bring Olympic level coaches. It's going to be a little bit of everything. And guess what? Some of you are going to be on here too. Reach out. We want to know how hard your journey was. We want you to explain to the people everything that happened. We want to collab, right? Like, the more people that we talk to, I feel like the better it's going to be for us and the listeners in return, because we're just really actually trying to help. So don't forget to subscribe, leave a review, share with a friend who thinks meal prep is just opening Uber Eats.
And one last thing that I could put out there before time is up, but if you don't mind, I would say
go for it.
Remember, fitness is a path, and we're all on different paths, but we're all going for that exact same one path, which is fitness.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Until next time, keep lifting, keep laughing, and keep living. Amen. Much love. Fit and Sanity, we're out.
Out.